Hey there YouTube, it's Rain going into another Khans of Tarkir draft, and this pack is interesting. Sage of the Inward Eye is decent. Throttle, slow removal, these two are better removal. Well, this is better removal, this is a tempo play, I should say. This card is pretty good, but probably not as good as Sage. Watcher is very good. If I'm looking at single color cards, it's between Watcher and Singing Bellstrike, I think. Which I think I want to do at this point. I'm more inclined to take Watcher, just because I think white is a stronger color. But Singing Bellstrike is a great card, it's probably a better card. So I'm going to take the Bellstrike and see where it goes from here. Alright, there's a Jeskai Wind Scout, a Weave Fate, a Temur Charm, a Hooting Mandrills, but if I'm taking that, I'm probably just going to take the Temur Charm. It's between the Wind Scout and the Charm for me. And I think it's still early, so I'm going to take the Wind Scout and stay on one color. Temur Charm's great, but it's not that great. It's a little replaceable by Savage Punch. Alright, there's an Armament Core, which shouldn't be in this pack. There's also a Sagu Mauler, which absolutely should not be in this pack. And it's only one more color for me. This Tuskguard Captain probably shouldn't be here. But this, making it to third pick, is strange. There's a Longshot Squad. This card's pretty good. 4 mana 3/3s are good. Outlast, giving all your guys Breach, seems very good. Not in black, or I'd consider this. Murkek and the Kumar are decent. But for now, yeah, it's an easy long shot squad. Still in just green-blue right now. Riverwheel Aerialists and Weave Fate are decent cards. In terms of green-blue clans, there's Temur, and there's Sultai. So as a third color, I'm looking more towards black or red, and not so much towards white cards. This Warden's a little slow, but that's fine. But I'm going to take not a lot of creatures so far. I like this card actually, but I like Aerialists too. So I'm going to take the Aerialists. Alright, second pick to Temur Charm was less likely, but this late is much more likely. I'm already in green and blue. This puts me in red. The other option of black means I would be taking a Scavenger, which I think is a worse card than Temur Charm. And I'm passing along some fixing in the colors that are not mine, and not a great pack as a whole. Ooh, Soothsayer is a good card. Savage Punch is a good card. Falls is something that is what I would normally take here. Force Away is also a great card. Jeez. I think I'd rather have the Punch than the Force Away. But the question is, would I rather have the Punch than to get started on my fixing? Yeah, I would. It's good removal. Really great with Sagu Mauler. Really decent with Longshot Squad. Great with Aerialists. You get to trigger Prowess as well. Yeah, that card's great. Alright. Looking at this pack, there's a Sultai Flare, a Fine Body, a less relevant ability, but can get some value, especially if I'm in Temur. There will be some guys. I'm not a fan of this card. Not playing this. It's in two of the colors I'm not. These cards are bad. This card is bad. This absolutely should not be in this pack, but I'm not going into black and white for it. So easy flare here. Why is Abzan Guide here? Jeez. It's really tempting to just drop it all and go in Abzan. But I'm going to stick to my guns here. We have a Sagu Mauler, which I suppose we could play with Abzan and a blue splash, but good amount of good blue inclines me to take this creeping chill, and I think I will. Alright, hopefully, okay, he didn't disconnect. So, looking at the deck, 2, 3, 4 non-creature cards, 5 creatures. Ooh. As Temur is an underdrafted clan, you'll find stuff like this coming around. So, very happy. Great card. Not a complete blowout, but a very solid player. It's a good thing for me to see. What on earth? Why is this armament core here? Ugh. I guess some people just don't know how to draft. That's unfortunate. Means this practice won't be as useful. So for me, the options are Loxodon and Dragon Scale Boon. I've been fairly impressed with the Loxodon. Attacking on turn 6 with a 6/7 has turned up to be one of the better things to do. Dragon Scale Boon. Oh shit. Okay, it gave me the boon. Could have ended up worse. I would have taken the Loxodon there, but this isn't too much worse. Just need to pick faster. 2 cards not in my colors. This guy I could see playing. Swift Kick. If I'm light on removal, this is fine. It's better in Temur where your guys are more likely to live. I won't start that in right now. What did I get stuck with? Oh, Bitter Revelation. So Temur, there's a Bear's Companion. This card is very good. There's End Hostilities. Seeing this, I can start playing around it a little. Though odds are it won't make it to 4th pick. But if Bala's in white, some of the cards have been making it too far already, so nothing's impossible. But yeah, I'm definitely taking the Bear's Companion here. Options are Aerostorm, and Temur Banner, and Singing Bell Strike. As much as I would want a Singing Bell Strike, a second one, and Scion of Glaciers is a great one too. Jeez. I kind of want to get my mana fixing started. Having no mana fixing this late into the draft can just lead to a recipe of having an inconsistent deck later on, and I have a lot of tricolor stuff, so I should prioritize this appropriately. Little disappointed. This is looking like a great deck though. Probably not splashing a 4th color, just because red already looks like a pseudo splash. Or mostly green, blue. I'm getting paid off well. There's the green and blue removal that people don't realize is removal for some reason. It's just making it late. Mini combo here. This guy works really well with the Wind Scout, as well as just generally any good non-combat things like Savage Punch. Alright, Zergo Helmsmaster is a terrifying sight. Creeping Chill and Singing Bell Strike are my big answers to it. which are good answers to it. I can also use Temur Charm on my turn, and Savage Punch on my turn, Swift Kick on my turn. But Bring Low is the card I'm going to take. It's better enough than Rugged Highlands, I don't need to take that other fixing. It's 2-color fixing, which is important to know. Jeez, Ride Down this late. Oh my god. I just lost to this card on the 3-2 unblockable, but I still am of the opinion that in most decks it's bad. The options here are Blazebringer. I don't have any sacrifice combos. And the Cliffs. I think it's a very easy Cliffs. Blazebringer, I suppose, is good with Savage Punch and Swift Kick, though. I wouldn't mind having one. More Riders. Helps reward me for the fixing that I've prioritized. And it's a great card. Dragon's Eye is okay. Mentor's okay. But I see no other options past these three. It shouldn't be a surprise that that's making it so far. 2 ones that can't block in this format are bad, unless you have a way to sacrifice them later on. Another Bring Low, so late? Jeez. Well, I'll slam this Bring Low. I like instant speed removal. Goblin Slide. Eh. I've heard pros saying that they're a fan of this card, but I still just can't see it. This pack is very light for me. There's a Tormenting Voice, and that's about it. There's the off chance that I test out this Goblin Slide. You know, I'll take it on the off chance. But I'm not putting it in my main right now. A Temur banner, excellent. I'll play it and be happy with it. Should look at my 2-drops. Yeah, I'm very low on those, so Smoke Teller might be the right pick. But I don't think I'll get punished too much. You can pick up some 2-drops later. They're fairly interchangeable. Like this Sandbar. Other option is Monastery Flock. How trusting am I that I'm going to win later on, and win if I don't get rushed down in the air? That feels like a fairly decent card in this deck. I have 23 seconds. Okay. Like, a lot of the weakness in this deck is, besides these two, I don't really have... I'm not going to be winning in the air some of the time. And these two are both pretty mediocre, so I gotta take one. I'll take the Flock. Flock to that card. This card is better than people are giving it credit for. The rest of these I understand being in the pack this late. Barrage would be the best past the Pony back. But the difference between these two is huge. In my deck, I could maybe see playing Barrage. And hating cards is typically bad. So I'm going to take the Barrage. Shatter for the sideboard. Maybe I splash white for the Weapon Master. It's better than the other two. Bloodfire Mentor. Probably going to main deck that. Alright, pack 3. Moving in, we have a very mid-range Temur deck, basing green and blue. Yeah, this guy with +6/+6 is very good. Surprise, surprise. How easy is it for us to get Ferocious? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guys that give us Ferocious right now. And this is good. Maybe wheel the Hooting Mandrills or the Mystic or the Weave Fate if I'm lucky. I'm just not a fan of Jeering Instigator. But I suppose this could be the time to try it. You know, I'm just going Savage Punch. I like removal. Let it be known. No common fixing in this pack, which is a little surprising. Past the banners, but I want some lands. I'm at 23 playables. I just need to fill in the gaps. We can fill in that Woolly Lockstone we didn't get before. With Monastery Flock, I don't think we need Sagu Archer. Weave Fate might be a good option. It's between Weave Fate and Woolly Loxodon. I think I like the Loxodon. Yeah, it's just another good finisher for me. A little redundant with Sagu Mauler, but needing one of these, probably. Rattleclaw Mystic. Do I just slam it? I'm low on 2 drops. This can help accelerate me. Playing turn 3 Bring Lows if I need to. Jeez. Yeah, I'm taking this Rattleclaw. I'm very happy that it made it this late. Tuskguard Captain and Hooting Mandrills would be my next choices. Bearer's Companion. Talk about a good card. Speaking of another good card, why is this so late? Just what? What? I don't understand. But yeah, slamming the Bear's Companion. Whew. Difficult decision here. One that will get easier as soon as I know the format more. It's between Incremental Growth and Throttle Sultai. Oh, sorry, I'm not in black. These are decent black cards. It's between Incremental Growth and Hooting Mandrills. I think I have enough fatties at this point for Incremental Growth. It just works really well with Bear's Companion too. Jeez. Yeah, I'm taking the Incremental Growth. There's another Longshot squad, but there's also a Thornwood Falls. I think I need to take the Thornwood Falls. My deck's low on fixing, and I'm not low on playables. People are snatching up those lands, jeez. Might need to take a Temur banner, just for fixing. There's no real other options in this pack, so it's pretty easy. Wooded Foothills. I do like this guy. I actually really like this guy, and I wanted to test him out. But I need the fixing more than I need anything right now. Windstorm for the sideboard. What are the chances I'm main decking this Hooting Mandrills? Not really high. Suppose it's fine. Savage Punch, I can force through damage. There's a chance I main deck this. I'll take it. Weave Fate versus Naturalize. Naturalize being the better sideboard card, Weave Fate being the better main deck card. I'll take the Naturalize though. Ooh, punished in a big way. Wow, that's unfortunate. I suppose there's a chance we play both of these, but it's not that great. Couldn't have known. But dang, this deck is so strong. I get to cut 4 cards from this. Jeez. Sagu Archer. These 3 cards are all decent. This is the only on-color one though. This card is much better than this card. I can't see ever playing this card, so I'm just going to hate this out. Alright, did we get the stick? Anything look out of place? Like a Rattleclaw Mystic pick 6 or something like that. No, that's just ridiculous. Okay, I don't think we've gotten a stick yet. So once this goes up to 31. But I can start making cuts. I want to take a look into how much fixing I have. 1, 2, 3 dual color fixers and Rattleclaw Mystic. So I probably want to play 2 banners. 3 isn't the worst to play, but I like 2. Doesn't get in the way of morph as much. So that's 6 more cuts. I like this guy. I'll cut him mandrels before I cut this. I might cut the mandrels. Smoke Teller seems decent. I don't have a lot of 2-drops. Bloodfire Mentor and Monastery Flock play an important role in keeping me alive, as well as Singing Bell Strike, Creeping Chill, Longshot Squad, kind of. The Punches, kind of. And the Bring Lows, certainly. So I should have no problems making it to the mid game, where I just play more fatties than they can deal with. Savage Punches are staying in for sure. So I think Sagu Archer might make the cut. One of these 2 for certain is not making it. Maybe both of them. The Swift Kick's not making it. I have a lot of removal. These Savage Punches are just better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut up Angels. Don't really need it. Might cut the Archer as well. Yeah, I will. Might cut the Flock from the main deck. I do have a decent amount of ways to deal with flyers, besides just racing them on the ground. Yeah, Bring Low, Savage Punches. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the Flock. Leaves 2 more cards, and I definitely don't want to play 18 lands with 2 banners and a Rattleclaw Mystic. 2 more cards. Jeez. Never did I think decisions would be this hard. I'm so happy with all of these. The Hooting Mandrills. Do none of them make the cut? Just seems so decent with Savage Punch, but decent might not be good enough. Yeah, I'd rather play the Woolly Loxodon. Okay. 1 more card, and I have a feeling it's going to be something fairly early. It's not the Wind Scout. Incremental Growth, Dragon Scale Boon. Just amazing ways to get this guy going. Creeping Chill, Singing Bell Strike triggers Prowess. Temur Charm, Bring Lows. Yeah, this is really great. Ugh. Can I afford to play 16 lands? Probably not, that's greedy. This Mentor, I really do think this is important. Just how important, though. Oh, this is so good. Sultai Flare is a generic 3/4 for 4. Still seems very good. I think I'm leaning towards this boon. It's a little slow and a little redundant with incremental growth. I think the incremental is just a better version of this. And my creatures are all so high quality. Jeez. I can't believe I'm cutting a boon, but I am. It might be wrong. I'm sure a lot of you will disagree. Anyway, let's get in the fixing. Have 1, 2 red sources, 1, 2 blue sources, and 2 green sources. we'll count banners as a half each since I have 2 of them. But we're even on everything. So looking at the importance of early having the colors, red's kind of important early, but not incredibly. Blue's kind of important early, but not incredibly. Green's also kind of important early. But I'm heavier on green than I am on the other colors. My next heavy color is blue, but not by much, and then it's red. So I need how many basics? 14, so I'll actually do some math here. That seems right. 8 green sources, 6 blue sources, and 6 red sources. 7, plus 1 on each of those because of the banners. Yeah, great. I love this deck. Alright, Potterballa, let's get going.